In this video, I'm going to show you the exact difference between AGente, AGente, and GENTE, so that you know exactly when and how to use each of them. Oi gente, tudo bem? Welcome to another video. If it's your first time here, my name is Fernando from funwithbrazilianportuguese.com, where I teach everyday Brazilian Portuguese. If you are learning the language, consider subscribing to this channel so that you don't miss any new videos that are really going to help you improve your Brazilian Portuguese. So let's start with AGente. The literal translation of AGente is the people, but it's often used as a substitute for nós, which means we, in informal colloquial conversation. The use of AGente as a substitute for nós is extremely common, but it's not often mentioned in Brazilian Portuguese textbooks or grammar books because, grammatically speaking, AGente is not considered a personal pronoun. But let's see an example now. If you want to say, we speak Portuguese, that can be said either using nós falamos português, or you can use AGente fala português. Note that the conjugation of the main verb, in this case the verb falar, will take the same conjugation of você, ele, ela, the third person singular. Now, AGente is more common in spoken colloquial Portuguese. However, you can write it down as well if you are writing a text message to a friend or if you're commenting on social media, for example. If you decide to write AGente as a substitute for nós, make sure you write the definite article a separate from the noun gente, because if you write them together, that will have an entirely different meaning. It will actually mean agent. Now, before we continue, here's what I'd like you to do as an exercise. I would like you to make up a sentence using AGente as a substitute for nós and write it down in the comments as a way to practice it. Now, the general meaning of the word gente is people. An example, tem gente que não gosta de cinema. There are people who don't like cinema. However, when Brazilians want to say the word people, they would normally use pessoas instead of gente. Using the same example here, tem pessoas que não gostam de cinema. Gente is often used as well if you want to catch the attention of a group of people, a bit like saying, hi guys or guys. At the beginning of this video, I started by saying, oi gente, tudo bem? That would be the equivalent of saying, hi guys, everything okay? Another very common usage of gente is as an interjection if you want to express surprise or astonishment, good or bad, a bit like saying gosh in English. As an example, gente, que vídeo interessante! Gosh, what an interesting video! But if you do use it as an interjection, make sure you put some enthusiasm in your voice. Intonation is very important in Brazilian Portuguese. So not gente, que vídeo interessante, but gente, que vídeo interessante. Pay attention to the intonation as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find my videos useful, please consider joining the Fun with Brazilian Portuguese membership. In the membership, you'll have access to 6 premium courses from Everyday Brazilian Portuguese 1 and 2 for beginners and more advanced students, the Ultimate Pronunciation Guide, Brazilian Portuguese songs, Brazilian culture, everyday grammar, as well as a private Facebook group where I go in every week and teach a live lesson. I'll put the link to the membership just below this video. Muito obrigado, até mais, tchau!